John, a clean sheet, another point on the tally. What's your overriding emotion after the 90 minutes you've seen this afternoon?
You're a learning man, aren't you? You wrote Tale of Two Cities.
Charles Dickens.
So it was a tale of two halves, really. You know, we gifted them a couple of chances in the first minute and the last minute. Well, halfway through the first half. Totally dominated the first half. Should have been 2 or 3 up. Wasn't, didn't. And then we've given them a shot of adrenaline, gifting them an opportunity that they should score. And then we lost our way. We couldn't pass the ball. Give them a bit of credit. I'm sure they'd have had a right rollicking at half time. And they've lifted the game. Played for a lot of throw-ins, put a lot of throw-ins in the box with the big fella. And we defended them really well, you know, for the inexperience in our back three. You know, it defies belief. You know, they wouldn't have played 5 games between them, or wouldn't have started 5 games as centre-half between the 3 of them. So, fair play to them. They stuck to the task. A lot of tired legs out there. Thought Dan Martin was head and shoulders the best player on the pitch. And we've got to try and build on that. We've got to try and build on our first half performance. We've got to draw confidence from that. But we can't, you know, it's still only a point. Haven't made any ground, haven't really lost any ground really. So, you know, we've got to move on now and take each game. And as we said in there, if we're not gonna win, don't get beat. And you still edge up towards that 50 points tally. It's going to be a scrap from now to the end of the season. But you see how hard the players worked. And if our midfield play like they did in the first half, we'll give teams problems.
With all the problems you've had with defenders, although you had some scares and gave Cheltenham some chances, is the clean sheet the big thing that you'll take encouragement from?
Massive. Pleased for Lucas, because he's waited a long time for this opportunity. He's worked ever so hard in training. He's backed it up when he's played for the 23s. He's been outstanding. And you know, he's when he was called upon today, he made important saves.
Both teams don't score many goals or haven't scored many goals in the league this year. Was there always the feeling that a goal might decide this? Yeah,
we had 2 good chances. They had about 4 good chances, to be fair. And I always missed the one just after half time. I don't know. But when them opportunities present themselves, you got to take them, and we didn't.
In that final third at the other end of the pitch, are you creating enough? It seemed like you were in the first half.
We were in the first half because we passed the ball better in the first half, and they've upped the game. They might think they were poor in the first half. Well, from hearing the manager at half time, I think there was no doubt in his mind that we were the better team in the first half. But second half, given they took the game to us, and they've got an aerial presence with Big Taylor, and he's difficult to mark. A bit like Ryan Ennis at Cheltenham. There's not a lot you can do when he's a lot taller than you and he's physically more powerful than you. So you've got to take that off to our lads for competing as well as they did.
You had Mitch Clark back on the bench today. Obviously didn't get on the pitch, but how much of a boost is that to have him available?
Massive, and you know, we're going to need everybody. Hopefully we'll get Michael back soon. Seamus not too far away. Matt Lowe the same. And all of a sudden you're looking a little bit healthier. But it's going to be a really hard slog, and we've just got to keep going.
And you had Liam Isherwood on the bench and no Toby Savin. What's the situation there?
We just felt Toby needed a rest. We thought Liam was the better option for the bench. Yeah.